protect the fields from the biodiversity that was there, but that you need to actually allow to live also in the surrounding areas, were all efforts that I actually had to do on my own as an entrepreneur and had to make fit in the business plan. This also helped me a lot bring this perspective. So how do I make the challenge, the ambition, and turn it into an opportunity? And this is what we've been trying to do actually in Caesar. We've worked for over 2 years on the concept of sustainability in agriculture, so from a pragmatic point of view, through something that could be feasible, through something that could actually be, that could actually create a different business model in which to create generational renewal, also by embracing climate action. So understanding that we are living in a world where we need to be capable of analyzing in a different way the conditions in which we are farming, adapt them, and use that adaptation process also as a leverage to create more profitable, more economically resilient, resistant farms, because often all of this takes a lot of investment. And that investment capacity is something that young farmers are fighting for, are hungry for, and often have a lot of challenges when it comes to getting the credit from a bank.
Thank you very much, Diana. So from Europe to India. Dr. Nandini Azad, can you tell us a little bit more about your experience in your countries with rural women in applying climate-smart agricultural method? What's needed and what is there according to your experience?
Thank you very much, W, for Susan and all of you. Reshaping climate change through utilizing gender-smart tools for women is, in our case, from indigenous wisdom, that these women are already doing it. I'm honored to lead the acclaimed Working Women's Forum and the Indian Cooperative Network for Women in India, with 600,000 poor women in the 4 states of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Telangana, and Andhra. We work with 267 occupations: agriculture, dairying, fisheries, poultry, agro-processing, etc. Manufacturing, production, services, trades. We are 43 years old, and we have in small loans given nearly $5 billion, not from donor support, but from the poor women's shares, their own interest, rotating. So we are not rich, but we are clever. Very, very small loans. And 90% of the repayment is happening. Women's roles as food producers and in household food security was under an attack during the pandemic. It was just out of the pandemic. And we need extensive investments and organized integration. This is from the ground level that I'm saying. And in many cases, they created their own supply chains when the global supply chains failed through the financial inclusion and resources. And just with 26 loans starting with 200 rupees, which is not even $10, the women were controlling the wholesale, retail, consumer market. And after we had provided them loans for boats, for nets, for other equipment, drying, etc. So the point I'm trying to make, enabling agricultural, processes for women to access finance, produce, markets, employ other women. Growth is so important for very poor women. Grow through cooperatives. So this is the point I'm trying to make, that cooperatives are one mechanism where climate change can be tackled, and gender smart and climate smart, can be financed, where women can buy it themselves, or when they are doing it. And this group, as you know, in India, is very powerless, low skill, unregulated, invisible. But today, after we had come in 43 years ago, we are a force at the policy level, the planning level, with the governments, and yes, with financial institutions. And we work under SDG 1, 5, 9, 13, and 14. I must just tell you a 2-minute story of a very poor member to tell you how she's using gender smart. So my talking is different. That's why I wanted those pictures of women because I like participation of poor women farmers, and I did send it to WFO, I think, a few days ago. If we can put them, you can see the very, very poor women that we are working with. Padmavati, this woman, did not have cash wages 21 years ago. Her afternoon was starvation lunch. No lunch for the family, 21 years ago. She started with a 10 euro loan and now has a 500 euro loan after 21 cycles. And the first time she bought a bullock, the second time she bought a bullock, and then she bought a single foot plough. What I'm saying is, women are doing it already in all these things, and I'm very happy because of WFO that we have started doing research on our own, finding out what they are doing in their lives. So from wage work, she moved to become an asset owner of bullock. Later on, she leased land. And here are these landless women in India. Only 80% of women in India own land. 75% are agricultural workers. Really poor. So therefore, over the period of time, over a period of 21 loans, she leased land, she bought land, and where the redistribution of land has been such a big political issue, the financial inclusion helped her buy the land of 25 cents, but on her own name. And that is where we came in and said, you have to buy. So 42% of our women have, with our help, land on their own name. This is very important for climate smart, gender smart agriculture. Women have to have titles on their own name. So 42% of our members have it. And then she, as far as seeds are concerned, she used it the indigenous way. She not only made it paddy rice, but she also distributed to networks around her relatives, her neighbors. So they are networking already at the village level, at the provincial level. Next was the whole issue of fodder. Fodder too. Now they have done it from their own fields. They store it, the hay for their own cow or buffalo, and the remaining is left over. They sell it. So they have many diversified employments. And with the fodder, they add the bran and feed. So what I'm saying again is, I don't know about outside inputs, but I could see that they have it, and all they need is financial inclusion, and they need a bit of skill training and empowerment, not to let patriarchy take it over. Now, in terms of using chips...
Thank you, Dr. Nandini. Can you wrap up in 30 seconds?
What my last was? Well, the point I'm trying to make is that these women, Padmavati is not an isolated case. This is a random case. So therefore, we have started a climate financing pipeline, and we have decided to put $100,000 and look for training in all these climate smart, approaches. And we need training for our cooperatives in climate financing. It's all very new to us. So therefore, the points I'm making about all these people is that all over the developing world, farmers are in shocks and disasters and pandemic facing. So therefore, go and find out what exactly they are already doing and see if we can build on it. And I would say loaning, climate financing is going to be one of the biggest things. And if they can do it on our own, like us, we don't take donor money, but only for training. It all comes to the interest of this very poor. Thank you, Louis.
Thank you very much.